we were about to do like one of our old intro, like we're square. Um, no, but as always, we're here. We are clear, and we are severe. Um, I, you know, I don't think it's like the greatest catch line so far, but I kind of like it. I mean, I think it's just stupid and fun, but I do enjoy it for um like the final verdict kind of verdict courthouse kind of part of the series. Obviously, we're not like some super great like uh excuse me, some super great. Oh, there's a new mission. There's only 3 days left on it. Oh, jeez, 3 days and 18 hours. So 6 hours. Yeah, so like next Thursday, pretty much. Oh, a little bit tired. We'll do one of each. It looks like. Um, let's use Toma. Let's see what Toma's on.
Observe!
Don't get too close. Wind Strider.
And step. Break a leg.
Cascade. Following order. New punishment. Mind the deluge. Clouds high. The birds call. Wind Strider. Check this out. Cascade. Kamisato Art. Suyu. Time to go.
And step. big as one.
You'll get frostbite.
Don't get too close. I got you covered.
Killjoy, we've only just begun.
As one with wind and cloud.
Escape. Mind the deluge.
Fire it up.
Unleash.
Be still.
And step. Your grand finale.
Clouds high. The birds come. Wind strider.
Be still. Don't back.
And step. Break a leg.
Don't get too close.
Unleash. Your grand finale.
Fire it up.
Over here.
Supporting fire.
Cascade.
Oh, I kind of forgot what the. So I think we completed it. Let's see. What'd you knock down? What'd you knock down? Ah, fucking cat. This cat's like going psycho. God damn it. It was 20 that we were supposed to do. So can I like do it without if I just do it and then quit, does it count still? Because I don't want to do it again. Second here. Okay. Yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure I closed it or locked the door. That's so stupid that I missed one vaporize. For the final one, I'll actually look. Yeah. Get out of here, Toby. Stop that.
Check this out.
I'll just go straight to the boss because it says it's optional for the thingies.
Don't get too close.
Unleash.
Be still.
And step.
Check this out. Here's backup.
Cascade.
fire and water. See, I'm surprised I didn't get the vaporize finished with that.
Frozen.
Kami-sato. Suyu.
Can't run.
Observe. Break a leg. Ta.
Fire it up.
Don't be a killjoy.
Wind strike.
We've only just begun.
Adorn my night.
You can't run.
This is
Oh no.
end.
And step.
Check this out.
Strike is one.
Supporting fire.
Can't run.
Be still. The depth's back.
And step.
Don't be a killjoy.
Don't get too close.
We've only just begun.
Ta. Observe. Your grand finale.
Fire it up. Take care, everyone.
Is it just because we didn't take down the runes they're doing a lot of damage? Well, whatever. Because I was gonna fail it anyway, so it's not worth wasting my time. So I'll see, I guess. Oh, that's so dumb. For just the one, I have one to do, so I hope that just counts. Okay, it does count. Sweet. Toby, what are you doing? Okay, so you get like a full roster now. Interesting. Okay, that's what I thought, yeah. Oh, you know what I literally didn't do though? Here, fuck it. I'll take the extra time. So, do. Can you not step on my phone? Fucking cat. I fucking did it again. Oh my god. I hate this. I fucking hate it how it doesn't tell you at the beginning. Like, why is that not a thing? Why is it not a fucking thing where it's like, oh yeah, and guess what I did? I just clicked retry again. Oh my god, this is giving me AIDS. This is like fucking having a fucking reloaded checkpoint way too many times. Manscaped.com. It's just defeat enemies. Bro, I will. I'm gonna rip my nuts off now. That actually pisses me off just a little bit. Uh. God, that was just such a waste of time. By like 5 to 10 minutes wasted.
Right now. Ha! Emerge. Yeah.
Rise! Yep.
Come on out.
Be still.
Let's make her a little. Yeah, yeah. Grow, grow, grow.
Quake!
Show them. Come on out. Yeah.
Bro, your breath is so stinky.
Right now. Right here. What a nuisance. Emerge.
More!
Sharing my knowledge.
Now this!
Right here.
Nothing to rise!
Down to business.
Crumble!
Show them. Emerge.
This is order. Quake! Crumble!
Right now. Emerge. Right here. Now you've got my attention. Nothing lasts forever.
Kamisato on. Suiyu!
Yeah, this way through the river. Make yourselves at home. Yeah.
Rise! Order guide you.
Oops.
Quake!
Right now. Emerge. Right now.
This is order. Rise! The depths beckon.
The Temple of Wisdom. Yeah.
Crumble! Order guide you.
Emerge. Right now. A sight to behold. Emerge. Right here. Emerge.
Cascade. Kamisato on. Suiyu.
Make yourselves at home. Grow. Yeah.
I will have order.
Right here. Right now. Nothing lasts forever.
Be still.
This way through the river. No.
Oh shit, no.
Lasts forever.
Nadia, no.
Rise! Order guide you. Cascade. Mind the deluge. Be still. Crumble.
There we go. Swear it was just defeat 15 enemies. What? I don't know, maybe it just doesn't show up. It'd be ridiculous if it's like 15 enemies all at once or some shit like that. Like, okay, fuck yourself. Okay, sweet. And then was it this squad? Or this squad? No. I think it was this one. Okay, let's go check this one. Dang. I was hoping there's a teleport. Do do you me 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 me
Snappity snap, printy printy printy, stackity stack stack stack.
Oh, it's on autoplay. It's so
Those two are
dumb.
kind of big deals. Hey, you two! Can I take your picture?
Huh? Does she mean us? Why does she want our picture? Guess we better get used to the celebrity treatment, huh? Can't blame the fans for wanting a photo of their heroes. But if this is for anything besides your own personal use, then we're legally allowed to charge you. Wait, what would they call it here? An appearance fee? Photo shoot fee?
Appearance fee.
Absolutely! It's just an honor to be able to photograph the Ace Adventurer duo. How does 1.5 million more sound?
Sure, that sounds fine. Hold up, how much did you say again? 1.5 million? Did Paimon hear that right? That's a lot of more for just one photograph. Maybe a little too much. Are we really worth all that?
You guys are overreacting. This measly 1.5 mil is just the start. If you're interested in working with me as a photographer, you could potentially be taking home anywhere up to 9 figures. Snap some snaps and stack those stacks.
9 figures? That's, wait. Every 1,000 is 3 figures, plus 1 for the 1, so 1 million, that's 7, plus 2 is 10 million, 100 million. 100 million!
Oh, what the fuck? I wasn't paying attention at all.
This all sounds too crazy, even for Paimon to fall for it. What kind of racket are you running here? You planning on flashing a couple of famous faces to con innocent people?
Con innocent people? You took the words right out of my mouth. But you got it back to front. My goal here is to rid Tevat of everyone out there who's trying to con innocent people. Help me out, and there'll be a big bonus in it for you.
Whoa, back up a little. Seems you skipped a couple of steps. How did you get from photography to crime fighting?
has to do with an important problem in law enforcement that often gets overlooked: target recognition. Common sense says that if Gardamex want to fight crime, the first thing they need to do is identify who's a criminal and who isn't, right? But what happens when a Gardamex mistakes an honest citizen for a criminal, or sees someone brandishing a weapon in public but fails to flag them as a potential threat? Then you've got a huge problem. Think of the poor fisherman whose fishing rod gets mistaken for a spear, or the crafty crook who carries around a metal pipe to club his victims with, but dismissed as a regular plumber.
Okay, fair enough. You're kind of making sense now.
Great. Okay, so let's say I disguise myself as a cat, or a dog, or a finch, or a pigeon, or maybe even a blubber beast, because why the heck not? So I'm walking around the city streets like an escaped amusement park employee, and a Gardamex sees me. How do you think it would respond?
That's cheating! A Gardamex not gonna do anything to some cute little critter. Also, what kind of blubber beast would even want to come to the city anyway?
Bingo! Right answer. Gardamex are incapable of registering cats, dogs, finches, pigeons, and, of course, blubber beasts as potential targets. Their image recognition system actually ignores them completely. It is actually fairly logical if you think about it. Removing all the near-zero risk entities from the target database boosts performance in most situations. But here's a quote from a recent report in the Steambird. Several keen-eyed thieves who noticed a flaw in the Gardamex detection systems disguised themselves as blubber beasts during the commission of their crimes. Completely blind to the would-be blubber beasts, the Gardamex made no attempt to intervene in the thefts committed by the gang.
Wait, so this actually happened? And the Gardamex really didn't catch them? Okay, that's pretty gutsy, but also kinda horrifying. What if they get bored of petty theft and move on to something even worse? They could get away with anything.
Exactly! And that's why we have to fight these criminals in the domain of technology. It's turned into an ongoing tug-of-war between their disguises and our image recognition capabilities. And I, Lapine Pauline, specialist in graph adversarial technology, am determined to do my part towards a crime-free future for Fontaine. Currently, I'm in the process of collecting sample images. Once I have a large enough pool, I'll use that to develop a simple but powerful and highly accurate image recognition algorithm that runs on a small graphical processing module. Any clockwork mecha installed with this module will instantly be able to recognize people wearing disguises and accurately assess the criminal threat they pose. And, if all goes to plan, the Palais Mermonia will jump at the chance to have these installed on every Gardamex in the city. It's the business opportunity of a lifetime.
Paimon's getting deja vu. Let me guess, you're a homebody researcher who prefers to stick to the city, limiting your potential sample size. And the reason you want to work with us is because we can go out into the wild and help you get all the other photos you need, right?
Wow! Right again! Down to the last detail. It sounds like the Ace Adventurer duo has seen it all before. What do you say? Join my project, become a graph adversarial technology specialist, and together we can expose every costume defender in Fontaine. Crucially, with your help, we can build a solid graph adversarial tech pipeline and take Fontaine's technology and law enforcement capabilities to the next level. Everybody wins!
This does sound like it's for a good cause. Forget tomorrow. We can't stand by and do nothing. There are criminals out there giving blubber beasts a bad name, and that's something Paimon won't stand for!
Great! And just like that, welcome to the team. Okay, take this. It's an image recognition sample collector. It contains recording and analysis equipment that I designed myself, and comes complete with a user guide. I've already looked through lots of images from all over to determine the key features of the samples I'd like to collect. All you need to do is work your way through the guide, get the pictures, and bring them back to me. Simple. Let's get this show on the road, everyone. We must win the tug of war against evildoers and score some big-ticket orders from the Palais Mermonia.
Oh, it's another color one? Okay. Wait, so am I supposed to specifically? Oh, okay. Oh, fuck you, pigeons.
La la la. Da da da. La la la. Da da da.
No two cases are alike. You...
Sorry. That shocked expression on your face is just too amusing. I couldn't help myself.
You are not Farina. Who are you?
Ah, the sweet sound of bewilderment. Marvelous. A sure sign that my attempt to deceive everyone was a resounding success. But to answer your question, I am Focalor. You know, the god.
Focalor? Why did you deceive us?
Oh, that wasn't my goal, of course. Goodness, no. But I had to fool everyone else too, if I was to stand any chance of deceiving the heavenly principles.
Deceiving the heavenly principles?
It's all because of that pernicious prophecy. Dreadful, wasn't it? Everyone doomed to dissolve. Fontaine condemned to be flooded. One was not amused. In fact, one was positively bemused when that problem was thrust upon me by my dearest predecessor. That's the former Hydro Archon Egeria for the uninitiated. It hardly gets more disastrous than a preordained national catastrophe, now does it? She knew full well that the prophecy would surely come to pass. And as one of the seven, she also knew full well that one defies the heavenly principles at one's peril. So yes, as you have no doubt surmised, it was a rather impossible situation that I found myself in. I spent a terribly long time mulling it over, alone on the ocean floor. And I was almost growing barnacles by the time I finally realized there was only one possible solution to this confounding conundrum. I had to outwit the heavenly principles, allow the prophecy to be fulfilled, ostensibly at least, while saving everyone at the same time. I'm a genius, I know. I can only assume that's why Egeria chose me as her successor. Although, looking back now, it was hardly the inheritance one dreams of. Between the task of saving the nation, the quotidian duties of the Hydro Archon, and not to mention the original sin of creating a new race of humans, I dare say she left me quite a colossal mess to clean up. But one can only play the hand one is dealt. I did not choose this, any more than I chose to be one of her Oceanid familiars.
So you were also once one of the Oceanids, transformed into a human by Egeria's hand.
Yes, I was. I always dreamed of becoming human. And I still do, even now. In my eyes, to be human is to be part of the greatest opera ever known. After becoming a god, I separated my divinity from my body and spirit, leaving behind only a self that was as naive and bewildered as my past self on her first day as a human being. The me you see before you now is that divinity, and the human counterpart I left behind, I named Farina. She could feel joy, sorrow, and everything in between. She could be as vain and conceited, or as meek and vulnerable as she wished. Her strengths were of a kind only a human could possess, as were her shortcomings. But in my eyes, Farina's humanity was what made her perfect. She was perfectly human in every way. The person I always wanted to be. Anyway, so then I cursed her. All part of the plan, of course. The plan to deceive the heavenly principles. Do you still remember the final scene of the prophecy? The Hydra Archon alone, weeping on her throne. In order that the prophecy might appear fulfilled, I invited Farina to be an actress, to play the part of the Hydro Archon in the prophecy. Under the curse I placed on her, so long as I, Focalor's divinity, continued to exist, she could not die. But nor was she free to live her life in the pursuit of happiness. Instead, she was forced to take the stage in the opera house, to embrace the role of leading lady, to forever play the part of the god from the prophecy, all to create a deceitful appearance of that prophecy coming to pass. I suppose now you probably understand why your court is called the Opera Epiclese.
But Farina is only human, isn't she? Even though she has had a long life, her mind is no stronger than that of any other ordinary human being. I cannot begin to fathom what she has had to endure. It must have been torture for her.
It has indeed. And although she is, in a sense, me in human form, I most definitely owe her an apology for it. It's been 500 years. And all along, she's been playing her part in the most unimaginably long, unbearably lonely, and agonizingly painful opera of all time.
Can you climb it? Now you gotta go up steps. I guess, technically.
Incoming. Hey!
Yeah.
Oh? Who permitted you to come onto the stage? Now, I understand your admiration for my august self, but I must ask you to keep to the rules.
Hey, Dober.
All right. It is not my intent to reprimand you. There is no need to state your name. Just be off with you. Do not distract me from my performance. Oh, do not jest. Can you not feel it? I am Focalor. The eyes of countless Fontanians are upon me. I must, at all times, display the utmost elegance and nobility. Dear audience, the performance is experiencing a technical difficulty, but worry not. The guards shall resolve it soon enough.
Let the show begin. Dumpy Dumpty Go! Boing, boing, boom!
Don't blink! Hey!
Spring forth!
Nowhere to hide. Incoming. Don't blink. Hey, what gives? The audience is still watching me, you know.
The audience is
Guards?
still watching me.
Wait, where are the guards? Guards!
Here!
Don't blink. Woo!
Propagate!
Ha, hit, income. Hey!
Here!
Don't blink. Yeah.
Let's dance.
Hit.
Propagate!
Boing, boing, boing. Speed of light.
Yeah!
Weird.
Farina. Farina.
Huh? Who's that? Who's calling me? Where are you?
Be not nervous. Be not afraid. I am before you.
Wait a moment. You're near me? How can this be?
Mirror you, huh? You know what? That's not bad. Let's go with that.
Mirror me. What do you wish to say?
The prophecy. Have you heard of it?
What prophecy? Oh, wait. I know. I think. I don't know why, but it's in my head somehow. The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Oh, very good. You know it well.
What's going on? I can't seem to remember anything clearly. The only thing I know for sure is this prophecy. Will it really come to pass?
Yes, it will. And that is why I've come to you. Disaster will come to Fontaine sooner or later. Things will develop just as the prophecy declared. There is no escaping it.
But doesn't that mean everyone will die? I'm a Fontainian just like them. Will I dissolve too?
Oh, don't worry. Magical meetings exist in this world precisely to give people a chance to turn things around. It is the reason why you met me today. I will tell you how to save everyone, but you may have to suffer somewhat.
Oh, so there's still hope after all. Goodness, you frightened me.
You spoke so much and with so much certainty. As for the suffering, well, I will admit that the first thing that came to mind was, why do I have to be the one to suffer? But if the prophecy will come true, I'll also die anyway, right? So if I've already met you as my magical meeting in this world, if there were scales, with all the people of Fontaine on one side and my pain on the other, is it not obvious where the scales should tilt?
You truly are the perfect human. My ideal. I suppose this would also be the justice that belongs to you.
Huh?
Don't worry, it's nothing. Listen well. Fontaine has just lost its Hydro Archon. I need you to play a role. That of the new Archon.
Play as a god?
That's right. You must begin a never-ending masquerade. You must never let anyone suspect your identity. If you can keep it up, then I shall have my way of defying this prophecy. But should your identity be revealed, then all hope will be lost.
But how will I do this? A human assuming the role of a god without being exposed.
Don't worry. What you must do is not to turn yourself into a real god. You simply need to play the role of a god as humans imagine them to be. Being a human yourself, I'm sure you already know what such an entity would be like. Remember, your true challenge will not be pursuing divinity, but contending against humanity.
I'm still not sure I understand, but I'll try. I'll try to do this. So, how long am I going to have to play this role?
To accomplish this mission, you will have to stay on the stage for many, many years. You will endure and not grow old until your task ends. But I promise you, all will eventually end in a magnificent and dramatic trial, and everyone will be saved.
A trial, huh? How exciting. I'll be looking forward to it.
Oh, there we go. I didn't think you could just walk up it.
The Maison Cardinalise has announced my accession, but this is my first time facing the people. What should I say to most appear like a god? To be honest, I still don't know. Perhaps I should first try to act natural. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and welcome to the Opera Epiclese. I'm sure you've all heard about how I have taken on the role of Hydro Archon. Indeed, I am Verena de Fontaine, your new Archon. In truth, I know little about becoming a nation's new god, but it will be my honor to guide you all. As the god Focalor, the god of justice, I shall do all within my power to lead you into an age of fairness and justice. Once again, thank you all for coming. If you should have any questions or suggestions, please send them to the Maison Cardinalise. The future of Fontaine will require us to work together, after all. This should do it. I thought I might stammer, but thankfully, I was able to convey my thoughts just fine. Okay, and next.
That's the new Hydro Archon. Is this some kind of joke by the Maison? I would have thought that a being that surpasses humanity would be a bit more assertive.
Hey, did you hear that? She even told us to send her suggestions there at the end.
Shouldn't gods be all-powerful? She's being so modest. What's the difference between her and an ordinary person, then?
If you ask me, perhaps the succession didn't actually happen. She might just be a Maison-backed puppet.
Wait, what's going on? Why is everyone suspecting me of being a fake? This is bad. If I get exposed here, there'll be no saving the people from the prophecy. Right. Mirmi said that I just need to play the role of a god as humans imagine them to be. Calm down, Serena. Think. What do the people want? How would they imagine a god to speak and act? Assertive, with a strong sense of presence. One who can dispel all doubt. That is the character I'm fated to play. Oh, very good, my people. Only ones such as you are deserving of my rule. Now, I was wondering if some weak puppet were to one day come onto the stage and claim ownership of this opera house, would the children of Fontaine follow them? Well, it seems that you would all see right through them. Having passed my test, you are qualified to witness wondrous trials alongside my august self, here in this opera house. You may consider my previous act a door gift of sorts. I thought it was a debut that suited the atmosphere. Now then, let us be reintroduced.
So that was just a performance. How could I have forgotten that we were inside an opera house?
Her personality. It's quite shocking. I suppose it's a better look than before. Such a fascinating and bold deity. How wonderful. Your future may yet be bright after all.
It seems I've turned them around. Best follow this flow and restart my accession speech. My dear people, whether you acknowledge me or not, whether you trust me or nay, I say to you, keep faith in your ardor for justice. We have heard it said that this nation's sins can no longer be washed away. Well, I say that justice is most fragrant when it blooms amid sin. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work.
No.
They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play.
What, Tomer?
No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again.
Oh.
I must play the role that they want me to play. The scales of justice should not weigh heavy in the hands of its god. On one side, it must carry fairness and justice. And on the other, praise and applause. May law be the prayer on our lips. May judgment be our worship. Let us light the fires and drink to the future of Fontaine. No, this won't work.
Oh.
They'll
God damn it.
suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. There is no trouble in this world that justice cannot solve. All that is needed is for you, my people, to believe in it, heart and soul. So long as I, the Archon Focalor, stand within the Opera Epiclese, so long as I stand before the Oratrice, I shall even judge the gods of this world!
Lady Farina, here are today's case reports, as well as a summary of the follow-up for your perusal.
Come now. Was I not just at the Opera House in person? Leave these kinds of things to Neuvillette. Besides, none of these trials were the one that I'm looking forward to the most.
If I may be so impertinent, what kind of trial are you truly looking forward to?
A magnificent, dramatic, and wondrous trial. A trial to end all things. How could you hope to understand?
That's true. I fear I lack the ability to grasp your divine thought, Lady Archon.
No need for fright, and do not take what I said before too seriously. Go now, do your duties. The trial I await. It will come one day.
Lady Farina, I don't know what to say. Thank you for agreeing to see me.
No need to thank me. Or rather, thank your own sense of perseverance instead. Long have you stood in line to meet me, have you not? Oh, I'm afraid that's just an inevitable consequence of my divine charm. All right. Deoteria, is it? How is your son's illness?
You remembered me, and you knew of my family, too. He is doing much better now. In fact, he is far more of an ardent believer than I. He was the one who forced me to seek an audience with you, and to bring your words back to him.
Oh, good. Very good. If this should happen again in the future, please do not hesitate to come and tell me. Going down to...
You're such a gentle and wise god. Thank you once again, on behalf of my son.
Lady Farina, here are the latest hydrological reports. As for the specific parameters you asked to take note of, I'm afraid things still don't look good.
I see. It's as I thought then. As your god, I did already expect this, but I wanted to see how far your human wisdom would allow you to analyze it. All manner of signs indicate that the prophecy will still come to pass. Forget it. That's not something you need to worry about right now.
Well, as I understand it, the Fontaine Research Institute is also trying to find a way to counter the rising water levels.
Really? Have they found anything?
I'm afraid that they haven't found any effective solution thus far.
Oh, is that so? Well, no wonder. This issue has reached the realm of the gods, after all. Still, their spirit is praiseworthy. The day is finally over. I haven't had a moment to breathe this whole time. But it's good to see that everything's getting on track. There are no longer any voices of suspicion. Maybe this is fine. I just need to keep going, and everyone will be saved. Alright, Farina, don't think too hard about this. You need rest. Tomorrow's a new day.
Lady Farina, here are the new trial reports for the latest cases, as well as a summary of the follow-up.
There'll be no need for that. I've seen them already. There's no need to go back over scenes I've witnessed in person before.
Lady Farina, I've waited so long for this chance to see you in this manner.
Indeed, my dear, loyal citizen. This joyous moment is an honor for us both.
Lady Farina, we're detecting significant hydrological anomalies near Poisson.
Understood. Keep monitoring. Keep me informed should anything come up at the Institute. I don't think I let anything slip today. I must show the people that there is nothing to worry about. I just don't know when these days will end. I feel utterly exhausted. Best to rest early today, too.
Lady Farina, it's like a dream being able to speak with you up close like this. I've heard that the first member of our family who was honored to receive an audience with you was Madame Dioteria, almost 20 generations ago.
And what a fine family yours is indeed. It brings me great joy to meet such a faithful believer. A descendant of a line most ardent.
Surely you exaggerate, Lady Farina. My lady?
What is it, good citizen?
Are you crying?
Oh, really
notice. This must be the overflow of hydro from my person. Well, can't quite help being the god whose dominion is the waters, can I?
No wonder. No wonder. A manifestation of your power, then. Oh, Archon, I am honored to have witnessed it. Honored indeed.
So interminable. So lonely. Just how much longer? Hundreds of years must have passed by now. Perhaps the show must go on for hundreds more. I never imagined that it would hurt so much. Have I reached my limit? No. Perhaps I reached it long ago. Today I didn't even notice my own tears. I want to tell someone, anyone, about this. But would that not destroy all I've done so far? I have conducted so many investigations across the centuries. But there's not even a sliver of hope that we might break the prophecy. All I can do is keep heart. I must maintain this act. It is the only way to save Fontaine. Please, mirror me. You have to succeed.
Farina, you don't have to shoulder this burden alone. Although I don't know what you might be keeping from everyone. Your people are more than willing to share your burden with you.
Share my burden. That's impossible. It was fated right from the start that this would be my duty alone.
But even if your burden doesn't need to be shared, you can still choose to confide in someone. Just share it with me. I'm what you'd call a witness.
A witness? Yes. I've heard that you came to Tevat from beyond the stars, yes. In other words, you never belonged here. And if Tevat is, in its entirety, a show on a stage, then you're just a spectator, aren't you? If that's the case... He's right. I could confide in him, couldn't I? But if things don't play out as expected, the people of Fontaine will be the ones to pay the price. No, Farina. You shouldn't be selfish. But what if it's really alright? Farina, you've worked so hard for so long. Surely it would be okay to put yourself first for once. Just this once. Is it such an outrageous thing to do anyway? To find someone in whom you can confide your frustrations and sorrows? Surely it could not hurt. If you let this opportunity slip through your fingers, it might never come by again. Think about it long and hard. have nothing to say. I am Farina, the Archon of Fontaine. Everything will surely get better. All you need to do, dear spectator, is to witness my performance until the curtains fall.
Fine.
So even Farina doesn't know the truth? You've never once let her in on the full plan?
Yes, it had to be done. To deceive the heavenly principles, you must first deceive yourself. She did very well. If she had let her resolve falter even once in these 5 centuries, Fontaine would have been doomed to the most tragic fate. It seems that trusting humanity was the right decision after all.
I believe that I understand how your deception works, but that is only half the truth, is it not? How would you build on this foundation to save the people of Fontaine? That is the most important thing.
Ah, good, good. Of course, the Iudex of Fontaine has pinpointed the crux of the issue. I'm sure you've long sensed that the Oratrice is no simple machine, yes?
I've always suspected that it had its own consciousness. And Lenny did mention that he heard a human voice within the core chamber. It now seems that that person was you, hidden within the machine all along. Am I right?
And then I became one with the Oratrice, taking Fontaine's gnosis with me. Yes, it would seem so, wouldn't it? Alas, your understanding of this device still lacks sufficient depth. In truth, it is no enactor of justice. It is, in fact, a device created to kill the god of justice.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, you have it. And to be more precise, not only will the Oratrice take down the god of justice, it will also take down the divine throne upon which she has been placed. I mean, did you think I would be the sort to enjoy peaceful repose while Farina suffered? My work over these last 500 years has been to constantly accumulate indemnitium within the Oratrice. But really, some have already discovered that only a small fraction of the energy generated by the device was ever used to provide power to Fontaine. The vast majority has been, had to be, accumulated to enact this death sentence.
It was all a part of your plan, then? Both the trial and the sentence?
Indeed. This power, accrued over 5 centuries, could have sustained Fontainians for millennia, had it only been used for that purpose. Almost all of it has now been stored within the Oratrice. But only power of this magnitude could hope to destroy the Hydro Archon's divine throne, shaking the rules established by Celestia, and breaking through the institution that is the Seven.
So the Oratrice's call for death was for neither Farina nor Focalor, but for the Hydro Archon. The destruction of that divine throne. If I do not misunderstand your intent, you must be...
Returning what's rightfully yours to you, of course. In other words, this was all done to return the authority of the Hydro Archon to the Hydro Dragon of this planet.
But...
Oh, what? Getting sad again, are we? The authority of the ancient dragons shall soon be yours once more, O Hydro Dragon Sovereign. And this is the face you make.
All you've done throughout the years is just so you can sacrifice yourself at the very end.
I've never quite seen it that way, you know. Even now, I'm quite pleased at how well my deception worked. Hydro Dragon, don't cry. I must say, had it been within my rights, I would have loved to judge the heavenly principles themselves. Were they not guilty of essentially the same crime? Egeria stole the power of the primordial sea, and the heavenly principles stole the power you ancient dragons possessed. I, for my part, am the god of justice. And is it not just that your original powers should be returned to you? Speaking of justice, I have always believed that justice lies in the process of pursuing human existence itself. So, if the theft of the primordial sea's might was Fontaine's original sin, then, leaving matters of procedural right and wrong aside, the descent of the Fontainians as humans and their right to exist in this world would be Fontaine's original justice. In other words, existence was Egeria's justice, and to me, justice is the continuation of that existence. Defying the prophecy and ensuring that Fontaine's people shall live on, that should be the justice enthroned over all others. At this point, we, whether it be myself or all other Fontainians, have shouldered the burden of this sin for far too long. Iudex Neuvillette, the highest judge in our land, when you regain your full power as an elemental sovereign, what verdict shall you pass upon us?
So when I was invited to the court of Fontaine to serve as Iudex, I see now that that was your idea too. At last, I now understand the true purpose behind this position. In the beginning, I was uninterested in human existence. But these 5 centuries of living alongside them have gradually brought about mutual understanding between us. And I have even attempted to feel as they feel. You are a devious one, Focalors. Things being as they are, surely you know that I could never declare them to be guilty.
The hour of my execution is almost here. For the sinner, the curtain call has come. I know I may not sound it, but faced with death, I find myself a little afraid. Perhaps this is one thing both gods and humans have in common. Farewell, Neuvillette. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
Judex Nuvelet, hereby declare, people of Fontaine, your sins are forgiven.
Your sins are forgiven. It's okay. Very goofy.
What just happened? Has the death sentence been carried out?
Was that bright light some sort of misdirection? I have a feeling that something huge just happened.
But since we're all still alive and haven't been dissolved, I assume whatever happened was good for us.
It's time to end this. We must mete out punishment to that beast.
Didn't you say just a moment ago that it can't be defeated?
I have gained the strength sufficient to deal with it. Through certain means, I now have the ability to separate the power of the Primordial Sea from that creature. We should seize the opportunity to pursue our quarry.
Our quarry.
Traveler, now that the oratories can no longer function, I require an executor to help me mete out justice. The root of the calamities befalling Fontaine, the beast that enacts the prophecy. Its name is the all-devouring narwhal. Come with me, traveler. The hour of execution has come.
Interesting. Hopefully this is a new world boss.
I've already done my best to separate the power of the Primordial Sea from the whale. Considering the size of the beast, I cannot reach the power source. Unless we can find a way to attack it from within. I shall share a part of the ancient dragon's power with you. We shall look for an opening together.
Incoming.
I can feel its sorrow turning into hostility.
No place. The sword comes shadow.
Scatter!
Jumpy Dumpty Toe!
The all-devouring narwhal cannot resist its instinct to devour. Continue to trigger its hostility. The chance will present itself.
Okay. Okay. What? Visitor from the Sea of Stars. See, this feels like it's supposed to be the Elden Beast. I honestly feel like this is low-key supposed to be the Elden Beast.
I have granted you my protection. Do not fear. Seize the moment and use my power to suppress its root from within.
Incoming. Nowhere to hide. Don't blink. Hey!
Propagate! Springboard!
Oh, I like it how that little bar on the bottom's cracking.
Manifest the authority of the ancient dragons. Witness the might of the fight.
There we go. And then breaks this world. Do we get spit out? Yeah. Wait. What the fuck? Bitch.
Thanks for helping with the cleanup. Should have been my job, but oh well.
Who are
It was just
you?
supposed to be a short private training session for me. I didn't think that my disciple and my master's pet would start brawling in the meantime. Well, actually, I had a feeling that it would happen at some point, but they bumped into one another earlier than I thought. What a blunder. I suppose I'll have to swing my sword 3 million times as penance.
Power. Who are you exactly?
Hyman has an idea. From what she said earlier, she must be Child's master. Skirk, right?
Oh.
She was the less talkative person.
I simply did not have anything to say to the weak. But you, on the other hand, managed to defeat the all-devouring narwhal without using power from beyond this world. So you may speak to me as equals. I have to agree. It's a strange use of a planet's primordial waters just to raise an all-devouring narwhal. That power is wasted on it. It's not cooperative. It eats too much.
Excuse me.
And I have more important things to do with my time than pet sitting. The only thing that creature has going for it is its looks. All in all, it fails as a pet.
Miss Skirk? I think you might have missed the point.
The point being?
Well, being that this pet almost destroyed an entire nation. So what sort of person is your master? Well, Child's master's master. Wait,
Oh, right. So you don't know him. Sorry, I assumed you did. His name is Sertologi.
I am unfamiliar with that name.
Huh. So Master isn't sufficiently famous. How should I describe him then? Have you heard of the name The Fowl?
The Fowl?
Still nothing? Well, how about the Visionary? Vetterfalnir then? Or Gold Rhine-daughter?
ooh, that one we've heard. Rhine-Daughter's part of the Hexen Circle. She's obeyed with Mom, right?
Oh, so you do know that name. To be honest, I also heard all of those names and titles from my master. I don't actually know them either. But I suppose you understand now, yes? My master is likely a similar sort to Rhine-Daughter. They are both pursuing some form of perfection.
Wait, didn't you also mention a visionary person? Hyman didn't quite catch their name.
Actually, never mind that. I believe it expedient to inform you that the all-devouring narwhal used up nearly all its strength fighting you. Such roiling hydro energies will prove difficult for the planet's deep seas to digest. As such, The fontaine back on the surface has most likely been thrown into chaos. In other words, the prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
What?
Excuse me.
Not to worry. Focalor has already managed to deceive the heavenly principles.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only Farina will remain, weeping on her throne.
Damn.
Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Help! Over here!
Oh shit. Is Fontaine on a boat now? No. Oh, it's the ship that they were building in the prison. Oh, dude, that's so cool. Were they building it for this specific scenario? No fucking way. And it's an airship too. It's not even just like a boat ship. It's a fucking airship, dude. Fucking jizz on my nipple. So, will the whole world be kind of like underwater then? Did I just enact underwater Fontaine? And how does that work? Would this not technically flood like the real world too? As this is above the like ground level?
Look, the water's receding.
Okay, but either way, it doesn't matter if the water's receding. I'm so confused in how this works.
It's a miracle!
Water's receding.
We didn't dissolve. The prophecy was wrong.
The prophecy was wrong. What about everyone else? My people! Oh my god! Nah. Oh my god.
The prophecy.
The prophecy was wrong.
The solo renewed. The Mr.T attacks post-disaster rebuilding. I recently visited Poisson to meet with Miss Navia, spokesperson of the Mr.T, and we spoke about Poisson's present and future. Old soil can still give birth to new bloom, Miss Navia stated. Hope like seeing a small cookie when you're starving late at night. You just need a little of it. Skyship Winglet, lunar brain of the Fontaine Research Institute. The various disputes that have arisen on account of Mr. Edwin have suddenly become a shield over the Institute, with Jurier turning out to be a once-overlooked hidden gem. People always call the first researcher mad, but few know what to call the second. And should that latter person achieve a miracle, they would find it all the harder to find a word with which to classify him and his team. Wow! Paimon barely recognizes the people in the report. Are those really Julia and Nadia? They sound like real big shots.
What do you think? Pretty enthralling, huh? The Steambird's idea was pretty simple. With the disaster just having passed, we would print a free edition packed to the margins with good news to calm people down. The value for these big scoops lies in their inevitable follow-ups. We'll publish further reports and go into the stories behind those people. Edwin's assistant, Jurier, created a true flying ship, while Navia is leading people in the reconstruction of their home. I'm sure that these stories could draw even your well-traveled eye.
I'm curious too! Wait a minute. Didn't we watch everything happen from start to finish? What's there to be curious about?
And that's exactly why I'd like you to come conduct interviews with me. You're the best incubators of news, if you haven't noticed. And also, with you around, I'm sure I'll get to see that Duke.
Are you sure? Hasn't he turned you down several times already?
Oh, this time will be different. Come on! Let's head to Poisson first, and then make a trip to the fortress. There are some things you'll only know when you get there.
Well, shit. We're pretty much done with it. I think we'll just wait until next time to finish it up. But I think I'm gonna look for I'm gonna look for these birds if we can. Why'd you get reds from them?
With sword comes shadow.
Scatter!
Ha! Incoming! Hey! Dumpy dumpy go!
Propagate!
Speed of light.
Scatter!
Incoming! Hey! You give, you receive.
Hi there.
Don't blink!
Weird, okay.
I'll keep this close.
No, you guys are good. Don't even worry about me. I'm just gonna go do this one real quick, and then I'm gonna teleport somewhere to go find some more birds. Hey, there we go. God damn it, that almost scared the shit out of me. Stop doing that. Stop trying to dive. Oh, come on. Ah, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Hmm. See, but I feel like we've seen this. Like, I think we've... But maybe not. Maybe not. $9 days. So yeah, we won't do a 10 wish until next week, I think. The fuck is that? Okay. Weird. Cat with a black hat. That's so cute. Dog in a dress. Interesting. Oh, there's a shit ton of kitties. Cute. There we go. Finally got blue. Oh, interesting. But yeah, so this is mostly the edge of Fontaine over here. But then it goes up. I don't think it goes down. Like, you'd be able to tell from the blue water. Because it's bluer up top. See? I'm gonna mark this one just because I don't wanna fuck around at the moment with it. Can you not? Did they add? They added, oh my god, they added 50 more waypoints. Bro, thank you. Thank you. That's really kind of you, actually. And then, right over here, I was like, I saw it somewhere. I was about to say, is that another bird? It was. Another fucking red. Oh, okay, I was supposed to say, where? Sweet. I kind of want to go and get there, so I'm gonna travel there. That's what that one's for. I was like, what is that? Trying to figure out what it's for. Nope, not high enough. Wonder if I can arc charge it.
Speed of light.
Nope. There we go. Fuck. Wonder what that is.
Incoming. Cut to the chase. Not really. My food. Blazing delight.
Propagate!
Incoming! Hey!
Scatter!
Speed of light!
There we go. These guys don't count. Who's that?
You give, you receive.
How do you move it again? I think you need the like little, yeah, one of these. Fuck, I need to re-get it. Okay. I thought it would activate the other one, but it didn't seem like it. Look at it sparkle. How long are we at? 2 hours and 11 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna get off soon. Foggy Forest. Interesting.
Go, Barbara, go! Go, Barbara, go!
Where is it? Is it above? No. There it is.
Go, Barbara, go!
Sweet. What are these? Oh, cool. Weird. Oh. Is this dude just sleeping? Weird. Okay. Okay. Yeah, how many more pictures do we have? 4. So we'll try to finish out the pictures. If I can be careful, I might be able to get 3 right here. Any more blue birdies? I was supposed to say right there. Oh. Oh, it's right there. I was like, where is it? I was getting like completely confused in direction there. See if we can get it. Interesting. No, I spooked away the bird. No. Talk to him through the window. Oh. Oh, okay, cool. That works. I did not realize I was going to be there. There's 3 out. Bro. No. No. God damn it. Okay, it goes 3 out. I wasn't sure. Bro, are you kidding me? What the fuck? Bro, just such a waste of my time, dog. Are you fucking kidding me with that?
Don't blink. Hey!
Dumb as shit. Dumb as shit. That was dumb as fuck. Pisses me off. Check all that birds there. Don't look like it. Looks like a red bird. Oh, no, no, no. Time trial. We'll do that quick.
That's everything. On to the next. Speed of light. Boing, boing, boom! Incoming. Let the show be. Don't blink. With sword comes shadow.
Spring forth! Propagate!
Incoming. Don't blink. Hey!
Wait, what? Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, that makes more
I'll keep
sense.
this close.
Alright, bird. Bird? Little bird? Bluebird? One more bluebird? It'd be cool if you could go swimming. We might have to teleport once more. I'm thinking like maybe to the start. Let's try over here. Okay, 25, not too bad. I didn't want to do a full 230, but at least it's not a 3-hour one again. Bluebird, bluebird, bluebird. Bluebird. Bluebird, bluebird. Of course, of course, of course, of course. Why wouldn't that happen?
Is this an answer from this world?
Get rid of this one. Boop. Bluebird. Oh. There we go. Hey, haha. Alrighty. We'll end it here today, but as always, y'all have a good one, and until next time.